Hello, today I'm going to discuss my task to 1.2 1.2b. Let's start with the guessing number program. In this code, I have created a simple number like guessing game where user one sets the number between 1 to 10 and and user two guess it. So I start by defining two integer variable there, integer to guess and a user guess. So integer this first one number to guess will store the value for user one, like, and 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 user guess and store the guesses from user two. So our okay. So next I entered a while loop that runs indefinitely until user one enter a valid number inside the loop. I prompt the user to enter number between 1 to 10 and read the input as an integer. I then attempt to parse the user um, attempt to yeah the attempt to burst the input string into the integer and using in dot try parse. If successful, I check if the number is within the range of 1 to 10. If the number is valid, I clear the console screen and to hide user once in number and exit the loop using the break. And I also set up some breakpoints there. Mm, And if the oh wait, if the user if the number is outside the range, or if parsing is failed, I display another message and prompt the user to try again. Once a user has set up a valid number, I enter another while loop. Yeah. mm, There. So another while loop for user to guess the number and to guess the number. So it runs until the user to guess the correct number. Um, so here, please, if the user enter a wrong number, so it will show the error message. Please enter a number between 1 to 10, and like if the number is correct, but no, sorry, if the user to enter a valid number but incorrect guess, it will show the error message. Try again later. Try again. So uh, it will continuously goes like this, and when successfully user to successfully enters the correct number, it will uh, shows the welcome, the congratulation message there. So let's run it in the debug mode there. Yeah. Okay. 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 So I have user two to guess. So let's put it as a five. Enter is there. Um, enter is okay, and then put it there like this. Come to the user two. Okay. User two guess the number between 1 to 10. So if I am correct, like choose the incorrect number, enter, it will show an error message there. Try. Which show the error message. Try again, and then it will continuously go like that. So if I put the message, that's the part. Five, and again go like this. Let's, yeah, guess the number. It will be like this. Let's, okay. Let's start the divisible for program. So here I prompt the user this there. I prompt the user to enter a number and edit their input as an string. I also declare an integer, integer and that will be used to store the first user input. So I use integer in here, mm, in try first input to attempt to convert the input string into an integer. If the conversion is successful and is greater than zero, I prompt so I prompt with the next steps. This ensured that the input is a valid positive integer. I print message indicating that the program will list number between 1 and n that meets the criteria. I start a for loop with I initialized to 1. Initialized to 1 and run and and one, and the loop will run while I is less than or equal to n, incrementing I by 1 after each interaction inside the loop. Okay, so I I use an if statement to check if I is divisible by 4 or and not divisible by 5. So mm, if both conditions are true, I print the value of I. If the input is not a valid positive integer, I display an error message prompting the user enter a valid positive integer. So and I already set up some breakpoints there. So this breakpoints set here to inspect the raw input from the user, and this the for breakpoint set here on the for section to uh, to verify the loop starts and increments correctly. Is just the same. They have to check the condition for divisibility and correctness. So okay, let's run it in the debug mode there. Okay, let's run it. Yeah. Mm, Say it's 13 and breakdown points. Just say yeah, wait. Condition check there. So it's finding the values that like 1 to 113, which are divisible by 4 but not by 5. Fine. So start. So every time they go to the like checking by one, and uh, every time they fill up the conditions. Here is terminal. So here, the number between 1 and 13 that are divisible by 4 but not by 5 is 4, 8, and 1. Okay, thanks for your time.